came, where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness.
Alright, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Tracker bringing you some Black Ops 3. You need to turn down my TV. For some reason that's on. I don't even know why. I never even played with sound, so someone must have been playing in my house. But I'm bringing you guys some Black Ops 3, and it's going to be a bit of a story time with Tracker in a sense, because I have a great story to tell you guys, and I thought I should share it with you. So hopefully you all will enjoy this story. It's how I got detention for flicking a penny in the hallway. And this is the dumbest shit I think I've ever gotten in trouble for in my entire life. This is how you know the teachers at my school have it out for me. Because it wasn't just one, it was like all of them that got onto me for it. And it was so stupid. So, how the story happened, right? My buddy, his dad, taught me how to flick a penny the right way. Where you basically take a penny, right? Here, I got a dime, I'll show you. You take it and you put it right here. And you take your finger and you go, and you throw it at the wall like that, right? So that's what I was doing. I was showing my friends. I thought it was the coolest shit ever. This didn't happen too long ago, maybe about a couple months ago, last semester, in fact. So when this happened, I was, I was just talking to him. I did it several times before the teacher showed up. I didn't even know the teacher was there, okay? And I probably could have saved myself the trouble, just agreed with her, apologized, But I'm not that type of person. I don't apologize for shit I find wrong, okay? And I found this wrong that I was getting in trouble for it. So my teacher, okay, we'll call her Miss Math Teacher, alright, or Mathy, whatever. We'll just give her a name. I don't want to say her real name, that'd be fucked up and rude. But Miss Mathy had it out for me, okay? She says to me, right, whenever I flick it again, it bounces off the wall and we lose the penny. So then this one girl in my class, I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with her. In fact, I know there's something wrong with her. She tries to tell the teacher that the penny went under the door of the class right next to ours. Not only is that such a blatant fucking lie, but it didn't even make any sense considering the penny didn't even go in that general direction. It was so far away from that area that there was no possible way for it to even get near there. This is just the dumbest shit ever. Like, there's no way the penny could have went under there. So what happens? The bell rings, we all go back into our class, right? Because a lot of the times we all just stand around our classroom door and just, do whatever we fuck around for the majority of the time. Well, this time, the teacher stops me out in the hall, right? She looks at me and she says, I want you to go in there and get the penny. I said, I'm not going in there. Why the fuck would I go in there? She goes, I want you to go in there and get the penny. I said, no, I'm not going in there. And she goes, you're going in there. I said, we don't even know if the penny's in there. So what does she do? She opens up the door, interrupts his class, okay? Interrupts the teacher's class right next to ours. And asks him if they've seen a penny. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? There is no reason you need to interrupt somebody else's class over a penny. If anything, I made somebody's day, alright? They just found a penny in a class. I was livid, man. I was furious. I was fuming, okay? There was steam coming out my ears at this point. Because then she tries to tell me to go in there and look for it after she had interrupted the class. And I was like, I'm not going in there. It's not in there. I was like, I'm 100% positive the penny's not in there. I was like, the girl who told you that is a liar. Alright, she's the biggest liar I know. Alright, I'm not going in there. So after all this happens, we go back into my classroom. Well, I'm thinking it's over with. I already gave her my, my 2 cents on the matter, even though it was a penny. It was 1 cent. Alright, so we're in there, and she comes over to me, and she says, you should apologize for that. I said, I'm not going to apologize for flicking a penny. I said, that's dumb. So after I said it was dumb, she looks at me, right? Tells me what I did was wrong, and I could have hurt somebody. I said, I could have hurt somebody by flicking a penny at a wall. Alright, I did not know that. Did not know you could hurt somebody. Now, I can, if you're flicking it at somebody, you can hurt them. I mean, shit. But I wasn't flicking it at anyone. I flicked it at the wall. Okay, the wall. There's no way that was going to hurt anybody. It wasn't even near anybody. That's what pissed me off. So she goes, it could have bounced off the wall and hit somebody. I was like, if that person is the size of a fucking barn, then yes, it could have hit them. But they're not. They're a fucking twig compared to a goddamn barn. Alright, it's not going to hit them. So I'm just going off. Everybody in the classroom is finding this the funniest shit ever. I didn't know why. It was pissing me off. They were all laughing at me. It was like, really? I mean, they were all on my side. They thought it was dumb too. But still, it was pissing me off. I don't like to be laughed at whenever I'm in a bad mood. Alright, and I was in a good mood too. I was just having fun, flicking a penny, whatever. So she goes to tell me, she goes, you do not flick a penny in public. I was like, you mean to tell me your kids have never flicked a penny into a fountain or anything like that? I mean, like, come on. Everybody's flicked a penny, all right? I was like, your kids probably flick pencils. I don't know why I brought her kids into this. That was fucked up of me. I know. You know, you don't do that. But yeah, I was pissed. I was like, really? Her kids are the same age as me. I was like, you cannot tell me that your kids have not flicked pencils or anything, all right? And she goes, well, if they would and I was around, I would get on to them for it. And I was like, the hell you would. I was like, you flicked pennies and shit when you were a kid. And then she goes, you know what? How would you like to go to the office? I was like, by all means, send me to the office. I would love to tell them how stupid you are. So I didn't get sent to the office, but I did, however, get a detention. She looks at me and says, you have a detention after school. You can serve it with me, and you can go ahead and clean up the trash in the room and shit. I was like, I'm not cleaning up the trash in your room. That's not my job. I'm not getting paid for that. So, I mean, I was mouthy, man. Yeah, it was bad. After all this shit happens, right, she tells me I have a detention. I just keep going on the rest of the class period. This is all happening right after lunch. After the class period, you know, she's like, all right, remember, you have a detention. And I was like, if I got a detention, you got a detention, all right, because I'm not serving this shit. I was like, I mean, oh, yeah, it was, that part I was actually laughing at because that was meant to be funny. I was like, if I got a detention, you got a detention. You're going to serve it with me. And she goes, that's fine. And I was like, the hell it is fine. You don't want to sit here with me while I make your life a living hell. And she, you know, oh yeah, I don't know why I keep saying oh yeah and shit, but I'm just like remembering it, and it bad, man. It was ugh. So eventually, you know, school's out. I'm sitting in her classroom and everything, and she tries to ask me if there are any hard feelings about this whole situation. I said, are there any hard feelings about you getting on to me for flicking a goddamn penny? Let me think about that, and I'll get back to you. So I'm sitting there still because detention's not even ready to be over yet. There's still like maybe 15 minutes left of detention. You know, it's 30-minute after-school detention. It's not that bad. I just sat there and listened to music. I didn't even do shit. I had homework and stuff that could have been done, but I didn't do it because I don't do homework. So detention's out, right? And I'm talking, you know, I look at her and I say, you know what, Miss Matthew? Because of you, I want to do heroin. I have no idea what possessed me to say that, nor do I wish to say it again, but I said it, and this is her response. Well, let me know how that works out for you. Really? You're a mandatory reporter for the school district. You are supposed to report that when a kid says they are going to do heroin. That is not something you just take lightly. That's not something you just pretend you didn't hear. You report that. And I was so shocked. I didn't argue with her about it. I wasn't going to. I wasn't, you know, I didn't realize at first why I said it or what the reason was behind saying it. But I said it. And thank God she is actually a pretty chill teacher. Because we would have had some problems. Let me tell you. There would have been, I would have been in the office and everything. It would have been like, it would not have been good. My grandma would have been called up there. She would have been mad, you know, because she would have had to come up there and talk to the school about why I'm a freaking retard for saying that shit. I'm not a smart kid, guys. Do not ever do the shit I did, especially if you enjoy school and don't want to get kicked out. That's my whole penny story. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to like, comment down below. Let me know if you guys have ever had anything stupid like that happen to you guys. I'm sure you guys have. That was just a story I thought I'd tell because I always tend to have these problems where I get in trouble for the dumbest shit and never in trouble for the bad shit that I've done. So, as always, guys, it's been your boy Tracker.